Hello everybody, welcome back to another top 10 video. Sorry for not making any top 10s in a while, but I am finally back with a top 10 that I promise you guys that I'll be doing an updated list for, and that is my top 10 favorite Jackson 5 / The Jacksons songs. The last list I did was in 2019, so if you guys want to go check that video out, I'll put it in the description below. But without further ado, let's begin the list. So at number 10, I have Showed You the Way to Go. And it was previously at number 9 in my 2019 top 10 list. But I put it at number 10 because I don't really listen to this song as much as I used to when I first began liking it. But I still consider this song to be very upbeat, and my parents enjoyed this song. My dad enjoys this song. He has the sheet music to play it on the piano and organ, so if I want to play it on my keyboard, I would play it. I haven't been able to play it yet, but I will do it at some point. But overall, it's a great song. It's from the Jacksons album released in 1976, so if you haven't heard this song yet, I highly recommend you listen to the song. Now at number 9, we have Lucky Day, which is from the Jackson 5 I Want You Back unreleased Masters album. This album is underrated because it's all basically unreleased songs that were recorded from probably 1972 to 1974 at least. And Lucky Day is on the album, which I got the album for Christmas 2023. So it was my first time hearing that song, and it's one of my favorite songs from the album. So if you guys want to check the song out, I recommend it because it's considered an unreleased Jackson 5 song, and like I said, nobody really paid attention to the underrated stuff, but I'm giving it some recognition for this list. I put it at number 9. At number 8, we have Walk Right Now, which was previously at number 4 in my 2019 list, and it's from the album Triumph. This song is also underrated for the Triumph album, but I still think it has some unique style to it, especially that there's a long instrumental part in the middle of the song that I think it's pretty unique, and I like the part when they make like knocking sound effects that sounds like they're hammering on the wall. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would highly recommend you listen to the song and you can forward to that part so you understand what I'm trying to say on that. Now at number 7 is Going Places from the Going Places album, which was previously at number 7 in my 2019 top 10. I decided to keep it at number 7 because I still hear this song periodically, and it is one of my mom's favorite songs as well. She goes crazy when she hears this song, and the music video is very good. I like it because of how they are traveling from place to place, and in the song they name almost every state, like Gary, Indiana, Japan as a country, and some other places they were saying in the song. So I know they didn't perform this song that much in their tours, but if they were to perform this song more often, I think it would get more recognition. But again, it's still a great song. So if you haven't heard this song already, I highly recommend you hear the song. At number 6, we have Love Is All You Need from the Joyful Jukebox Music album. Again, this is another unreleased song and unreleased album, which I got this album for my birthday recently, and this was my first time hearing this song, which I believe it was recorded in 1975 or 1973. But I want to give this song some recognition because it's considered underrated, and there's a lot of good underrated songs that nobody really has listened to. Not that I'm saying that the popular songs are okay, but again, I want to give this one some recognition. And if you haven't heard this song already, I highly recommend you listen to the song. So now we're going to move on to my top 5. And at number 5, I have I'll Be There, which was previously at number 5 in my 2019 list. Now, obviously, I want to keep this in my top 10 list because it is one of my favorite Jackson 5, Jackson songs of all time. And, Michael performed this song throughout his solo career on the Bad Tour, Dangerous Tour, History Tour, and the This Is It rehearsals. And also, the Jacksons are performing this song on their tours currently as well. And I've seen videos of the new performances with, I believe it's Taj or Tyrell singing with them, and he's singing I'll Be There with them, if I'm correct on that. But I will never let this song leave the top 10 list. I will always keep this in a top 10 list. Otherwise, it won't look right if I don't put it in the top 10 list. So now at number 4, I have Torture from the album Victory. And the reason I put this at number 4 is because it's one of the most unique Jackson songs I ever heard. And the music video is like a Halloween effect, almost like the Jackson's Thriller version, even though it's not considered Thriller. But we all know that Michael wasn't really on the Victory album that much. It was more of the brothers, but still Michael put his vocal style in the song to make the song more highly value to it. And Michael wasn't in the music video because he had some other engagements he was attending to, and I know somebody else wasn't in the video either. I forgot the other brother that wasn't in it, but that's what my dad told me. And at the end of the video, the wax figure appears because they put the Michael wax figure to make sure nobody thinks like, oh, where did Michael go? No, they have the wax figure there to make believe that he was in the video. But overall, this song I will hear every Halloween, and I consider it to be almost like a Halloween song, even though it's not considered Halloween. So now moving on to my top 3. At number 3, we have Living Together from the Jacksons album, released in 1976. This song I haven't really heard that much until I found it about maybe, I think I found it last year, and I highly recommend you hear this song if you haven't heard it already. But I consider this song to have a nice message for the world, because it's trying to say if we're going to stick together, we want the whole world to listen and love each other. So I really like the message to the song. If there was a music video to this, I think it would be pretty cool if they had a music video with them singing like behind a green screen if possible, like with the globe in the background, almost like Heal the World, but maybe slightly different. But overall, this song has a nice message to it. If you guys want to hear it, like I said, go check it out. And now to my top 2. At number 2, we have All I Do Is Think of You, which was previously at number 1 in 2019 top 10 list. And it's from the album Moving Violation. The reason why I put this at number 2, I still listen to this song, and obviously we know New Edition did the remake after this song several years later, but I think this song captures the style of them singing with harmonies, and I think it's unique to hear that, and also relaxing to hear that with the relaxing style. But I still will keep it as number 2. It's still one of my top songs that I would hear from them, so I would never let this song go out at the top 10 list. Now, before I get to my number 1, I want to just do a few honorable mentions real quick. Obviously, I would put The Love You Save as an honorable mention. Love Song, which was from the Gold album. Good Times from the Jacksons album. Jump for Joy from Going Places album. Even Though You're Gone from the Jacksons album. And obviously ABC as well. And there's so much more to include in my honorable mentions, but if you guys ever want to check out my playlist, it's called My Favorite Jackson Songs on my channel. Even though I put Janet and the other Jackson members in the playlist, I consider it to be like a Jackson family playlist. So now, let's get to my number 1 all-time favorite Jackson 5 Jackson song. At number 1, we have Forever Came Today from the Moving Violation album. What can I say with this song? This song is very upbeat, and my favorite performances from this are from the Carol Burnett show and whatever, I don't know what other performances they did, but I know they did it on some other shows as well. But this song is very upbeat, and I like the long version to it because there's a longer version for this song. And it almost reminds me of a disco style, even though they didn't really do any disco music that much. But I feel that this song fits the Moving Violation album very well, especially like how it's a moving song as well. So if you guys want to check out this song, feel free as always to check out the song. So yeah, that's my overall updated top 10 Jackson 5 Jackson song list. If you guys want to check out these songs, feel free to look them up on YouTube. Check out my favorite Jackson's playlist songs on my YouTube channel, and stay tuned for more top 10 videos to come in the near future. I plan to do a Jermaine Jackson song top 10 list soon, and maybe I'll do a I already did Janet. I don't have to do an updated Janet one, but if you want to check out my Janet one, I'll put that in the description as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everybody.